Hey everybody, welcome to 3D modeling at Stanley Community College, SGD 114. My name is Adam Carrickert. I'm the program head for simulation and game development. I'm also the instructor for this course. Some of you have already had me in some seated classes or maybe in a couple of other classes that I've taught. If this is your first online course, what I'm going to do is just go a little bit through Canvas and how to navigate it and how to access the content, and then a little bit about what the content is and what we're going to do specifically in this course. And then we'll kind of set it loose for this week, and I'll show you the introductory form and what you need to do. So this is Canvas. Now, you've probably already made it to this page if you're watching this video, because the video is right here. If you haven't made it to this page, then I probably emailed the video to you and you're watching it there, but I do recommend going to canvas.stanley.edu or just going to stanley.edu and clicking on the Canvas link. And that'll take you to your courses, and then once you're in your courses, you can find SGD 114, open it up, and click on Start Here. So you've got the introduction video, but the most important thing in this Getting Started section is this introductory form. You have to fill that out. Now the due date here is wrong. I'm going to update the due date. It'll probably be September the 19th. It'll be September the 19th. So let me go ahead and update that right now so that it's got the correct date. September the 19th by midnight. Now, the important thing about this is that if you do not complete this introductory form, first off, you won't have access to the rest of the class. But secondly, I'll have to withdraw you from the class, so you will no longer be enrolled in the course. So before September 19th, I need you to respond to the introductory form. Now, it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to have a lot of discussions, and this is just kind of opening up to it. But most of my discussions are going to follow this guideline of a rubric. And I'm asking you to introduce yourself using complete sentences. So if you do not introduce yourself using complete sentences, you don't get any points. If you do introduce yourself using complete sentences, you get a point. And then if you don't use grammar, if it reads like an 8-year-old wrote it, then you don't get any points. If it reads like an adult who cares about the assignment wrote it, then you get a point. If you introduce yourself, if you spelled everything correctly, then you get a point. If you forgot how to spell things, you don't get a point. And then also, if you actually introduce yourself, some people have responded to this post in the past and said nothing productive about themselves, so we don't really know who they are. Now, I don't need your life story. I don't need you to give me a whole lot of detail or in-depth information about you, but I do want some sort of access to who you are. I think the post asked a little bit about what your favorite game is, maybe why you're taking the class. And then I give out a bonus point if your post was interesting to me. And generally, all the discussion posts for this class are going to follow this kind of structure here. Grammar and spelling are important. Using complete sentences are important. That's the biggest part of the discussions, but also whether or not you actually addressed the post that we were asking for. Now, the structure of the course. There is an open discussion forum, and every module, you'll be able to access this open discussion forum. You can post anything you want to that. It can be on the module itself, or it can be about the class, or it can be about anything that you want. But this will be an open forum that you can use. There will be other discussions during the class that will count towards your grade, and you'll see those as you go through. But the way the course works is every module, I'm going to give you some videos, and then you're going to have an assignment. Some of the videos were made in Maya 2017, so when you do go to download Maya, I recommend downloading 2017. If you want to download 2018, you're welcome to. There will be a little bit of differences in the videos that are posted and your software. If you download 2019, for sure there's going to be a few differences, but the meat is the same. The hotkeys are the same. This course doesn't get into so much depth that the newer technology is so far removed that it won't make sense, but it will be a little bit easier if you have the same version that the videos are made in. Of course, these due dates are wrong, but some modules have more videos than others just because there's more content than other videos. But the bulk of them is going to have a video and then a project, and then some of them will have discussion posts available. So I do want to talk a little bit about the syllabus for the course. Most courses that you have give you a grading policy where a 90 to 100 is an A, an 80 to an 89 is a B, a 70 to a 79 is a C, and anything under that is an F. So that's pretty consistent with the way this course works. However, in a lot of your other courses, you'll have projects, and all of the projects together will be worth 30% of the grade. So sometimes that's kind of hard to follow. The way that this course works is your primitive buildings project is worth 7 points. If the only thing you do in the class is the primitive buildings project and you get full credit on it, you will end the course with a 7 out of 100, which is failing, right? But if you do the primitive project and the treasure chest project and the fence project and object 1 and object 2 and the terrain and the exam and all of the car projects, then you'll end up with 10, 20, 35, 56, 58, 68, 78, 86 plus 21. So you get the idea. If you do all of these and you get full credit on all of these, then you'll end up with basically an A in the course. However, there's also these reflection discussions, and each one of those are worth 4 points. And you can do that for basically every assignment that we complete. What that means is there are a lot more than 100 points available in the course, and it's up to you to figure out which assignments you want to do. The only ones that are required is object 1 and 2 and the car project. So if you do all of those and get full credit, that's already 10, 20, 49, 59, 69, 79, 84. That's 84 points if you just do the required projects. However, you're probably not going to get full credit on them. I do grade very strictly, especially since there are so many bonus points available in this course. So there's no reason to ask for extra credit because the course already has extra credits built in. So there's something like 120 points available in the course. And just like every other course, you have to earn 90 points to make an A. If you have any questions about that, let me know. Send me an email at acarricker7615@stanley.edu, or you can call me 704-991-0372. But the root of it is that every assignment is worth points, and you're trying to get enough points to end up with above a 90 to make an A. So that's kind of the target that we're looking at. So that's pretty much what I have for this first video. It's just a real quick introduction to the course. And there are a lot of policies that you'll need to look up. There's SCC policies. And I recommend you read through all of these. The Netiquette Rule, Title IX statement, the ADA statement. A couple of other things. This is not a seated class. So attendance is considered being active in the class and submitting assignments and submitting discussions. So if I don't hear from you in the class for 2 consecutive weeks, if you don't post anything, if you don't email me, if you don't submit a project, then I'm going to have to withdraw you from the class. Now, I'll give you a warning and let you know, hey, I haven't heard anything from you. But just remember that submitting assignments and participating counts as attendance for this class, and if you don't do anything for 2 weeks, then I have to withdraw you. All work is due by 11:59 p.m. on the date that it's scheduled. Usually that's going to be due on Thursdays all semester. So that means you do have the weekend to work on the project, and I recommend that your workflow, you work on it over the weekend. If you have any issues, you email me on Monday. That'll give me time to get back to you before the assignments actually due on Thursday. If anybody has any issues with the due date, let me know. But worst case scenario, you can work on it over the weekend and submit it Sunday night, and then you won't have to worry about it being due on Thursday because you will have already completed the assignment. I think that's pretty much what I have for this class, for this introduction. So, like I said, if you do have any questions, reach out to me. Otherwise, look forward to a great semester, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks, guys.